This might be foolish, I'm doing this in the round, meaning I'm turning around. I hope none of us throw up because of this. This is the new intro to my show. I'm so happy you're here. And welcome!
Welcome! Well, welcome. Whether you're watching live or in the future, welcome to another rousing episode of Magic Mondays. I'm your love and magic mentor, your hostess with the mostest, Colleen McCann. So, just smudging the space, getting ready for some magic. Okay. Wow, it's Monday already? How did that happen? Yeah, it feels like time is moving really quickly. Yeah, so, okay, I really got this going. It's taking a second to get it out. Okay, so welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah, so, what is happening? Uh, well, yeah, I've just gone through, and on the bright side, well, I'm about 8 months, well, I'm 8 months in now to my year-long mentoring by Mary Morrissey, and wow, talk about life changing. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And what I'm learning with Mary is only going to enhance the coaching that I do. And spoiler, I'm very close to offering my year long mentorship. I don't have the other things ready yet. They're in progress, but I kind of had it in my head. Well, I did have it in my head that I needed to do things a certain way. And then one day I realized, or I'm sorry, one day yesterday, I realized and it blew my mind like, I don't have to wait on the mentoring. And just, well, you're here. So why not listen to me go on about this? Yeah. So as I've mentioned, I'm creating what I'm calling an evergreen program, meaning you buy it, you watch it, you can watch it as many times as you want. I'm not involved past creating it. And then if you're still if that piques your interest, then I'm offering what I'm going to call a signature program, which will be say 8 weeks, 9 weeks, maybe 3 months. I don't know, where I will be, I'll be doing live stuff. Um, and that'll be a little bit more of a commitment. And then for anybody interested, and then if that really is intriguing and you want to do a deep dive and be immersed in how to create energetic openings for healing and expansion and learn who you really are, and it's just a never ending exploration. And if I haven't mentioned it before, it's very exciting. And if you go there, your life will never be the same, in the greatest of ways. So no matter what's happening in the world, because yeah, things are extra intense right now, but throughout time, intense things have happened, and um, it's really, really, I can't stress it enough how valuable it is to be able to recognize that there's energy, old, unhealed energy in our triggers, and have a way of addressing it and cleaning it up. Get to a point where you can do it quickly. As somebody who's been nervous my whole life since childhood, um, yeah, it's become so normal for me to feel so much better, like on a regular basis. Like my baseline, even when I go down, it's just I come back to my baseline quicker, and I kind of forget. I have to remind myself, like, oh yeah, that used to be a regular daily thing, and now life is so different. So that is something I will be offering. It'll be a year long immersion, and if you really want to learn something, be mentored. My work with Mary Morrissey, as I've mentioned, and that is studying with her and learning what I'm learning and gaining more and more awareness of what's possible. Like that'll be with me forever, and I'll just keep exploring that and gaining more and more awareness. And once again, whatever awareness I'm gaining with my work with Mary Morrissey will only serve you if you're interested in the mentoring. Um, Yeah. Oh, and this is kind of fun. Yeah, I'm going to be featured in a magazine in the April edition, Here's the cover of the copy. How pretty is that? Yeah. And, you can just be dazzled by how amazing that looks. Okay. So, just in case my friend who thinks my sponsors are real, this magazine is not real, but so not as of yet. Will it be sponsored? Will I be on this magazine? And it's not even a real magazine. I made it up. L'Empath. I thought being French sounded extra like ooh la la. Yeah, and even if you're actually looking at this right now, the editor is Georgia B. Crawford. Um, and that's based on me and my best friend Cindy when I was little. We did a lot of creative things, and we decided to be real estate agents. And for some reason, we were both men, male real estate agents. Her professional name was Sammy Dammy, and I was George B. Crawford. And I'm like, I'm not going to have some dude editing L'Empath magazine that I'm featured in. So Georgia B. Crawford is the editor. So in case you're wondering. Anyway, and if I'll get more into this, but I'll just leave you with Mary Morrissey's whole thing and Napoleon Hill's whole thing and those old timers who tried to tell everybody, uh, yeah, your thoughts matter. And when you create it, you need to create a vision. Like, what do you really want your life to look like? And then you start training yourself to create that. And yeah, and creating a magazine that it's going to have my picture on it. I'm just playing, but it's going to have my picture on it, and I'm going to make it as professional looking as possible, and I'm going to send it, I'm going to get it printed through somebody professionally, and that's going up in our living room wall. So I can see that because my dream is well, let's just look at the headline again. So the headline is Awaken Your Inner Magic. Meet the Trailblazer, redefining spiritual empowerment for sensitive women worldwide. So I'm on a mission. I'm not kidding. So doing something like this just lights me up like nobody's business. Yeah, so let's see. So Coop says, hey, although he has disappeared now. And Blanca, hi Blanca, she says, oh wow, awesome. So Blanca, let's play you a theme song. There you are. I'm glad you're here. I was just thinking about you last night. So here you go.
Blanca, oh Blanca, thank you for showing up today. Yay!
All right. Thanks for showing up today, Blanca. Yeah. So I wonder where Coop went. I bet he had some business to attend to, on some level. Yeah. Oh, sad news. Like the whole Gene Hackman thing. What? Like, yeah. So Gene Hackman died, and his wife was found dead at the same time, different rooms, and a dog. Anyway, and it's just fascinating. And it always kind of extra creeps me out when there's somebody famous who died, especially under strange circumstances. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Yvonne says, good morning. Hey, Yvonne, I'm glad you're here. Ooh, Art and Erica are here as well. They say, hello, friends. So I guess we have some songs to play. So we're going to start with the fabulous Yvonne. Here you go.
Yvonne is in the house. Check her out.
And
Art and Erica, Erica and Art. Thank you for joining us, doing your part. Yeah!
yeah. All right. So thanks for being here. Yeah, Gene Hackman. Yeah, I don't really have anything else written down. Well, just for those of you watching live, if there's anything that's on your mind that you'd like me to ask about, address with my pendulum for the group, I'd be happy to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna chime in anytime if you like. And I think, are we just doing magic? Oh, well, let's go ahead and felt so bad after last week's show. I did not bring up my sponsor. So give me just a moment. And this week's sponsor is Get rich quick. Richard Smith is a master fixer. Call him now. Get rich quick. Okay. Anyway, so let's all keep Rich in mind if we need a fixer of sorts. And when I think of a fixer, my mind obviously goes directly to Pulp Fiction, and I believe his name was Mr. Wolf. And when the two hitmen accidentally kill the kid in their back seat, you go visit Mr. Wolf, and he's gonna, figure out how to clean up everything, dispose of the body, blah blah blah. Mr. Wolf, yeah, what Mr. Wolf takes care of business, but honestly, so does Rich. So call Rich quick. Okay, so it is just about 11. Oh, it is now 11:11. So let's look at a picture that I drew on my phone well over a decade ago. So make a wish wherever you are. Okay, yeah, I've always liked that picture. Da, 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 da. So, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and do some energy work. Yeah, I wonder where Coop went. I don't think he sent me a message either. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He sent me a message. Oh, he says, I keep crashing out. Be back with you ASAP. Oh, and I haven't heard from her. Come on. There we go. I haven't heard from her today, but let's go ahead and play Gabby's song. I can do this. I can do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here you go, Gabby, in case you're watching.
Gabri J, Gabri K, Gabrielle is here today. Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, so and I'm going to play another one because she doesn't tend to chime in, although I think she listens sometimes. So here you go, in case you're listening, Pam.
They call her Pam. Welcome.
Oh, I know something that happened today. So part of my year-long mentorship with Mary Morrissey is 4 times during the year. She and her company do what they call immersions, and they do it for the 4 quadrants of your life. And this one was business and vocation. And I'm thinking, I feel pretty good about my business and vocation quadrant of my life, but it was so powerful. And luckily, I go into these things with an open mind. And part of it is during the 2-day training, they put you in what they call family groups, and they're people that you check back in with a few times during the seminar or the immersion. And my family group from this last one, which was just this past Thursday and Friday, so cool. And we got our shit together really fast because you don't have a lot of time to do what you need to do together. But we all exchanged phone numbers, and we met today for what we're establishing as our we're doing a Zoom call, kind of a little mastermind group, a Zoom call every Monday morning at 9. And what was cool about it, these are people I just met via Zoom a few days ago, and so we're all excited. We're going to share our visions and, kind of have other people, witness our visions and hold space for what we're creating. And I was all excited about it. And then came the meeting, and then I'm fighting with the sun. Anyway, so what happened was, so we start meeting, and one of the women is super efficient. She's wonderful. She's on a mission. Like, she gets things done. She, of course, took everyone's phone number and set up the Zoom meeting and even created an agenda. And she even created a printout, like something she could pull up on the screen to give us some structure as to how we will conduct our meetings. And everyone has 5 minutes to do this, and she had it all lined up. And something about that triggered the fuck out of me. Just like this sun. Well, it's not triggering me. That's just annoying. Okay, let's just pretend like we're having a nice little chat. So, um, yeah, and so I got super triggered, and everyone is like super into it and sharing, and I'm just like I am pissed. Plus, I'm wearing a beanie. I hadn't taken a shower, so I looked like a teenager, and I was just like, I just want to fucking leave. But of course, I'm not going to because I really value this group. And this is our first meeting. We hardly know each other. And so everyone went through their time of sharing. And then it got to me, and I'm like, and it's like, I told them, like, okay, I'm being really honest and really vulnerable here and sharing with you guys because I value this group, but I am so fucking triggered right now. And um, so everyone is like, well, what can we do to support you? And it all, the spoiler here is it ended up being a meeting that was so much more magical for everyone because we worked it out. They saw me working it out and using the tools we're learning in our group. And I got to, tell them, like, if in any other situation, I would excuse myself and use my pendulum and clean it up real quick because that's the basic point. One of the basic points of my book is, if you've got triggered energy, here's a way to create energetic openings to, address the old energy that hasn't been healed, clean it up, and then feel fine again. Anyway, so just explaining to them all of that without cleaning up my energy yet. Like I haven't even worked on it yet. I will look at it, like whatever popped up for me, but I was able to just express what I needed to express. At the time I felt like I'm ruining the group meeting. No, no. It ended up enhancing it. And um yeah, it was really, really beautiful. And I think we all had a deeper experience because of it. And so, well, you know, I, everyone knows that I'm going to show up authentically, and I know everyone else is. And I think it allows everyone to kind of signs everyone's permission slip that emotions are actually valuable. I know people have a hard one with that one, but hard time with that one. So blah blah blah. So that was pretty magical, even though it was quite uncomfortable for a whole 10 minutes, probably. Anyway, so yeah, and if you don't do energy work yet, man, I hope you consider it. If it doesn't appeal, I get it. It's not for everybody. And it takes work, and you need to be an explorer of sorts. You really do. And if you're not, if that's not appealing and you just want somebody else to do it for you because you're focusing on your own thing, that's legit too. But man, if you're a sensitive person like me, if you're an empath and you don't have a handle on it, you just think you're over the top emotional and people hate that about you or people put you down for it. There is magic in learning about who you really are, why you're so emotional, and then start to get a handle on it and use it as your superpower. Anyway, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check out my book, From Sensitive to Badass: An Empath's Guide to a Magic-Filled Life. But I know I'm preaching to the choir. So anyway, so choir, thank you for your service. Excuse me. So no Coop yet. Oh, a bummer. Well, so just in case he can't show up for the show anymore today, um, let's just look back at this whole picture from college. I guess it was right after college. And yeah. And luckily Sadie had a formal. I'm wearing a formal that Sadie had for some reason. Oh yeah, because she was in a sorority and she'd actually go to dances and stuff. And as I always said, I don't need to join a sorority because I don't need to pay money to make friends. Anyway, what a bitch. But I stand by that because that would have not been my scene. And Sadie she would often have to pay a fine because wouldn't go to the meetings because probably we'd be hanging out or something. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's do some magic. So I haven't had any takers on something you want to look at. I do have a message. No, that's not it. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do a grounding, and then we're going to put the call out for any stuck souls that need an easy exit strategy. And it sounds like okay. So if you're playing along, I'm going to ground for my heart chakra, so which is green. So play along if you can and want to. So we're going to expand out our beautiful heart chakra energy. Out, 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 out. Just continuously expanding to the, as I heard Mary Morrissey say the other day, she's like, to the corners of the universe. And then she's like, well, there's no corners of the universe because it's, eternal. And my response to that in my head was, because the universe doesn't have corners, that's what makes it so hard to fold. Yeah. Anyway, this is how I entertain myself all the time. Okay. So we're grounded, and my name is Colleen. Yep. Okay. Is it safe? It's safe and appropriate from the light to go ahead and do some magic for the group today, watching live or in the future. Yes. Okay. Son, you can move along now. Okay. So putting out a call for any dead people, stuck souls that are looking for an exit strategy. And before we get to that, excuse me. Let me take a sip of my heavily half and half laden coffee. That should help the phlegm issue. Probably not. Anyway, so Dave and I started watching a show that has been on for several seasons, and we started to watch it one time, and I was probably in a bad mood, and it just hit me like, this is lame, and so we never watched it again until recently. And it's the show Ghosts, the American version of the show Ghosts. It's so cute. It's really clever, and if you haven't watched Ghosts, one of the things the ghosts talk about, because they wanna move on to the light. If I lived there, they'd all be gone, but that would make for a terrible TV show. Yeah, so they're always hoping to. So their term for being, pulled to heaven or whatever their languaging is to be sucked off. So it's a continuous joke that they all say very seriously about somebody who got sucked off, and which makes the 13-year-old boy in me snicker every time. Okay, so that being said, so are there in that vein, are there any dead people putting out an announcement to all dead people who need to be sucked off right now? So let's see if we have any takers. So my name is Colleen. Yes. Do we have any dead people that are ready to move on to the light? No questions asked. Yep. And Jesus is our best go-to dead person go-to guy. Yep. Jesus, are you ready? Yep. Okay. So say goodbye to your little friends. Give us a moment. Okay, so have we successfully sucked off the dead people that were ready to go? Yep. All right. Thanks, Jesus. Okay, so let's see what we should check in on. Oh, we haven't done a grounding, have we? We did a grounding. Wow. I don't think I did the whole grounding. That's kind of weird. So we expanded this out. Oh, and then I went to my stupid joke about folding the corners of the universe. Oh my God. Welcome to my world. And Laura says, hi, all. And let's play Laura's theme song real quick. And then we're going to do a real grounding. How about that? So give me a moment. Okay, Laura, here's your theme song. I'm glad you're here.
Laura, it's Laura, and Laura is here. Hi, Laura.
Hi. Okay, so welcome, Laura. Okay, so we're going to do a real grounding now, and there will not be any comedy relief this time. So, if you're playing along still, I'm going to close my eyes. You do the same if you can. So we're expanding out our beautiful heart chakra energy, and we're also opening up our crown chakra and allowing in the cosmic energy to dip down into beautiful Gaia, Mother Earth, bring up some of her energy, creating an interface through us of heaven and earth. Okay, so oh, I love having my desk, my office in the living room, which I know sounds weird, but it's so great. And but this is what I have to contend with. So, you know. And boo hoo, it's so sunny in San Diego, California, even in the winter. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, that being said, okay, so we've successfully grounded, we've successfully gotten rid of the dead people. Well, that sounds mean, but you get what I mean. Okay, and is there something energetic to address for the group today, watching live and in the future? Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. No. In column B. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yes. In row 3. No. Okay. So that's taking me to my, wait for it, dimensions chart. All right. So let's see what dimension resonates for the group. This dimension's in column A, column B, column C. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 9. Okay. So what's showing up is our cosmic freedom dimension. Yes. Okay. So let me turn off the sound from my phone. Okay. So cosmic freedom dimension. Just writing that down to keep me in line. Okay, so our souls are the only souls that inhabit our cosmic freedom dimension. That's a no. Okay, so is there something we can do to give whoever is in our cosmic freedom dimensions to give their energy back to that someone? There's something we can do. Usually we would figure out who it is, and get some details, in an individual session. But for the group, we'll do the best we can with what we have to work with. So, okay, so there is something we can do energetically to give everyone back their energy out of our cosmic dimension. Yes, cosmic freedom dimension. This is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row, in row 1, in row 3. Okay, that's taking us to a negative portal. So some connection to something you don't want. Okay, that much we know. So this is a dimensional spiral portal. Nope. Is this what I playfully call a seal 'em up? Yep. Okay. This is in column A. Nope. Column B. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5. Confusion portal. That's a popular one. Okay. So this confusion portal is ready to be sealed up for any and all of us who need this now. Yes, this is safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? We are. Give me a moment. Okay. Have we successfully sealed up this confusion portal for everyone who needed it, watching live or in the future? Yep. Okay. So, is there something else we need to do in order to get rid of or release back the energy of anybody who's in our cosmic freedom dimension? Yeah. Okay, it's getting kind of timid. All right. So this is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 2, no, 4, 6, 8, 8. Okay, so that takes me to an energetic cord that needs to be cut. So, is there anything specific or anything we need to bring light to or understand around this cord in order to cut it for the group? Nope. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate to cut this cord for whoever needs it, watching live or in the future. Yep. Okay, give me a moment. I do it in different ways. I have different visuals, and today it was very Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, just not Buffy from Family Affair, not little Anissa Jones. Anyway, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, so okay, so have we successfully cut that cord for everyone who needs it, watching live in the future? Yep. Okay, so is there something else we need to do in order to release the whoever's energy is in our cosmic freedom dimension? No. Okay, so we're complete with that. Okay, so anything else to clean up regarding or address energetically regarding our cosmic freedom dimension? Yes. Okay. So, all right. So this cleanup is on my master menu. Yeah. In column A. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. Nope. In row 2, 4, 6, 8, 8, 10. Yes. 12. Okay. So 10. All right. It wouldn't be Magic Mondays if an atrophied or frozen emotion didn't show up. So, all right. So this is a frozen negative emotion. No, this is an atrophied positive emotion. Fuck yeah. Okay. Have you noticed how much more of a lady I've been? Like, there's usually only like 5 fucks now instead of like 20. Okay. So, all right, lady. All right. So this atrophied emotion for the group is in column A. Yeah. In an odd numbered row. Yeah. In row 1. Yes. In row 3. No. Okay. So atrophied energy of faith. Well, I'm just going to go out on a limb, and I bet a lot of people, their faith gets a little questioned, especially when things are so like, ah. But hang in there, buckaroos. And I'm just going to keep saying it. Whatever really comes up for you, despite the reality of what you're seeing in the world, look at your own stuff first. Clean up your own stuff, and then you can come from a powerful point of view and can be of any kind of service. And if you're just joining on the bonfire and of like, yeah, like this sucks and this is so horrible, like that serves its purpose. But if you get stuck there, that's the issue. So getting riled up, yeah. If people aren't a little riled up right now, you're not paying attention. But the trick is, I don't want anybody to ever think like I'm not paying attention to what's happening in the world. Granted, I am not immersing myself in the news every day because that does not help. But yeah, yeah, don't worry. Stuff, news has a way of working its way in, and I'm just way too much a fan of the TV to like miss all the news. So anyway, but be aware of what's going on in your world, but really clean up your own shit. Like it's all an inside job for each and every one of us, because we might seem like we're having the same responses, but we all have our own world that's happening inside us. And if you start paying attention to what's really getting your attention and clean it up energetically, and then go back and call your congressman or go to that rally or boycott Target or whatever, maybe post inspirational or educational things on social media. But man, take care of yourself first. If you're trying to always change what's out there, yeah, yeah, that's called living at cause. No, that's called living at effect, to quote the Scientologist. If you're always living at like you're just always like like everything is affecting you, everything outside of you, rather than you taking control over who you are and what it's bringing up for you, clean that shit up, and then you can be your full self and be of any value to the whatever you're looking to change. Anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, so atrophied energy of faith. Once again, ordinarily, if I was doing a session, if this was like a one-on-one thing, we'd like find out when this became atrophied for us and, any other details we need. But as a group, let's see if there is anything we can clean up first in order to deatrophy this energy of faith so we can feel it even more fully. So, okay. All right. So this atrophied energy of faith is ready to be, this pattern is ready to be discombobulated with a bypass circuitry? No. Is there something we need to understand or do first before we take care of that? Yeah. Okay, so let me just make a note. Atrophied faith. Excuse me. So, is there a piece of information we need to know? No, there's some energy work we need to do in order to be able to clean that up. Yes. Okay, so there's something we need to do first. So, that's right. You always go back to your master menu if you're playing my game. So, it's something on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. Vow. So, a vow or an agreement. Yeah, maybe a paradigm that's not working for you. Anyway, so let's see what this resonates as. This resonates as a personal vow for us. No. Family vow, hidden family vow, inherited vow, super secret hidden ancestral vow, hidden ancestral vow. No, 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 no. A group vow, as in like a coven. Nope. Overgiving vow. Ooh, overgiving vow. Okay, well, that's what resonates. What does that mean? So overgiving vow. So let's see the specific vow that we're going to clear. This overgiving vow for the group and regarding our cosmic freedom dimension and this atrophied energy of faith. This vow is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. In row 1. Yeah. In row 3. No. Okay, a vow of silence. Yeah, I've gotten that one a bunch in for myself. Um, yeah, no, I won't go down that rabbit hole, but oftentimes when that shows up, there's probably some persecution energy back there too. But anyway, not to make it more complicated. So this overgiving vow of silence is ready to be cleared for whoever needs it watching live or in the future. Yes, this is safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? We are. Okay, say goodbye to your vow, your overgiving vow of silence. Here we go. Oh, what a visual. Okay, so have we successfully cleared for the group watching live and in the future this overgiving vow of silence? Yes. Okay, so back to our atrophied energy of faith. So, is there anything else we need to bring light to or address in order to disrupt the pattern of this atrophied energy of faith for the group? Nope. So, we're ready to find our bypass circuitry. Yep. Okay, so our bypass circuitry or pattern disruptor, which is handled by Mother Earth Gaia. So let's see which one we're going to use, which one resonates. So this is in column A, column B, yes. In an odd numbered row, yes. In row 1, 3, 5, 5. Ideal image is what resonates. So Gaia, are you ready to facilitate the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of faith for the group today, watching live or in the future? Yep. This is safe and appropriate from the light for all of us? Yep. Are we ready? We are. Okay, let's be quiet and you be quiet too. Just kidding. So let's just hold space for Gaia to take care of this for us. Wow. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, Gaia, have you successfully facilitated the revelation of this bypass circuitry, thereby disrupting the pattern of this atrophied energy of faith for the group? Yep. Thank you, Gaia. You're awesome. Okay, so let's go back to our cosmic freedom dimension, our cleanup of our cosmic dimension, cosmic freedom dimension. So, anything else we need to do for our cosmic freedom dimension? No. So we're complete with our cosmic freedom dimension. Yep. Is there anything else energetic to do for the work for the group today? Yes. Okay, let's go back to my master menu. So this is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. Yes, in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 7. Okay, another vow. Okay, so this is a personal vow. Yep. Okay, this personal vow is in column A, column B in an odd numbered row. Yes, in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 9. Da-da-da. Unforgivable. Dun dun dun. So a vow of unforgivable. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hi Judy. I see you're here. And don't worry, she's already outed herself that she's tardy. So she'll be punished later, don't worry. Okay, just kidding. So so we have this vow of unforgivable. Excuse me. So anything we need to understand about this vow in order to clear it for the group? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think that half and half I just drank is helping my cause at all. But that being said, excuse me. Okay, so this vow of unforgivable is ready to be cleared for the group. Yes, this is safe and appropriate from the light. Are we ready? We are. Give me a moment. All you need to do is relax. Okay. Have we successfully released this vow of unforgivable for whoever needed it, watching live or in the future? Yep. Okay, so that being said, let's go and let's find a theme song for the magical Judy. Here you go.
Let's all welcome Judy. Judy, she made it to the show today. Welcome.
Hey, Judy. I'm going to text you later because I did text you something very silly the other day and I never heard back from you. So I'm wondering if you even got it. Or you were just this is so silly, I'm not even going to take part. If that's the case, how dare you? Okay, so that being said, let's see if there's anything else to do for the group. So first of all, we're complete with this magic, this cosmic freedom dimension. Yes. Okay, so there's something else to do for the group. Yes. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. Yes. I'm a monkey. Uh-oh. Yes. Okay. Well, I got a yes on my fake question. So let's All right. So my name is Colleen. Nope. I'm testing as someone else. Nope. I'm testing as somewhere else. Another dimension, a time, an age, an object. Okay. Is there a dark somebody trying to get my attention? Oh, somebody dark. Okay. So, all right. So this is a dark male. Yeah. A dark female. No. Okay. This dark male is in physical form. No. He's in non-physical form. Okay. So it's a non-physical dark male. Okay. This non-physical dark male is primarily interested in me. No. Is he interested in somebody who has checked in live today? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go down the list. So, okay, Laura, I think you're the winner. So is Laura? So this dark dude is primarily interested in Laura. Yes. Okay. So let me just write that down. All right. So the big question here, because one way or another, Laura, he's not going to be attached to you or with you for long. So, he's interested in my help. He's interested in my help in returning to grace. Yes. Okay. So that's good news. So there's something we can do to help him return to grace energetically. Yes. Okay. So Can we get a little bit of detail on this? Yes. So their connection is from this current lifetime? No. This is a past life connection? Yeah. So for Laura, this is exactly one lifetime ago, 2 lifetimes ago. So Laura, again, it's 2 lifetimes ago. Just writing that down. So so Laura, you were a female in that lifetime? Yes. And our dark dude was a dude? Yes. Okay. So something negative happened between the two of you? No, something negative happened to the two of you. Okay, I get something negative happened to the two of you. Was this a romantic relationship? Yes. Were you allowed to stay together? No. Oh, one of those. Okay. So probably a family thing back in the days of your mama. Sorry, I can't help myself. Anyway, all right. So there's something in that experience of not getting to be with Laura kind of turned him to the dark side. Yep. Okay. So there's something we can do to clean this up for him energetically. Yes. This is on my master menu. This is in column A in an odd numbered row. No. Okay. In row 2, 4, 6, 6. All right, so I get that. So there's what's on my master menu is there's a vulnerability in his energy or somebody's energy field to mend. And I use my magic doorways chart for that. So this vulnerability to be mended is for Laura. No, she's fine. It's for this dark dude from this past life. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to my magic doorways chart. This is in column A, column B, yes, in an odd numbered row, yes, in row 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Okay, well, out of rows on the chart. So are we looking for a different magic doorway? No. Is somebody trying to join the party? Okay. Somebody else is joining the party. So I'm testing as someone else. I am. Okay. Is it this dark dude? No. Is it one of these guys? Okay. That's a yes. Okay. Anybody I know? All right. So this is a male. Yes. Okay. Is this Lon? Oh, is this Samuel? Martin? No. Okay. So Lon's here. Yay. Okay. So Lon, you come from the light, come from the light, come from the light, come from the dark, come from the dark, come from the dark. Okay. So he's clear. So Lon, is there something that you have for this dark dude to help him return to the light and off of Laura? Yep. Okay. Is this something on my master menu? No. So is this what I would call a lawn specific? No. Okay. This just popped into my head, so I'm just going to ask. Is this a Lon and Colleen specific? Oh, is it like my fake TV show called Law and Order, where I'm a detective, and my invisible ET friend, we solve crimes. That's right, Law and Order. So I guess that's what we're doing today. So Law and Order is going to be part of it. Yeah, Judy knows Lawn. Yay! As she said, Lawn. Okay, so there's something we there's something we need to do for him before we resolve this vulnerability in his energy field. Yes. Okay, and this is only for the dark dude. Yes. Okay, do I need any more conscious information about this in order to help? Nope. Okay, so it's safe and appropriate for us to do our thing and help this dark dude. Okay, this is safe and appropriate from the light for everyone's highest good. Yep, give us a moment. Mhm. All right. So, Lon, have we completed that for the dark dude? Yes. Okay. Do you have anything else for him? Nope. Okay, so we're complete with you, Lon. Thanks, Lon. My name is Colleen. Well, I'm still not testing as me. That's how we figured out the dark dude thing. So I'm testing as the dark dude. No. Well, we'll figure out who I'm testing as when we're done with him. So, okay, so let's check back with him. So does this dark dude still need a vulnerability mended? Nope. He comes from the light, comes from the light, comes from the light. Yep. Are we complete with him? We are. Awesome. My name is Colleen. All right. Well, that was interesting. And thanks to Lon. Oh, I heart Lon. It's kind of shocking that I'm not crying right now, but he has been showing up for me a lot more lately. So I'm kind of used to it again. But anywho, so for the group, is there something else energetic to do for the group today? I get a no. So are we complete with the group? Okay. Yeah. And it's funny when I finish my show, it might be later that day or later in the week. It's like, oh, I didn't complete that thought, or I didn't do that thing, or, oh, I might have said that wrong. And if you ever notice something like that, I suggest you just let it go. Because when it comes to energy work and magic, it's just really not linear. I just make it as linear as possible. Anyway, so is there anything else to do for the group? No. So the group got what we needed this week. Yes. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. But let's just revisit our sponsor real quick, just to give him a big shout out because, well, okay, I'm not going to lie. This guy needs the money. Okay. So help me out here. So today's sponsor is Get Rich Quick. Richard Smith is a master fixer. Call him now. Make him your Mr. Wolf. Okay, get rich quick. All right. Okay, well, I think we're done. So I'm so happy you joined me today, and I can't help myself. Here's my magazine, Lempath, Reclaiming Our Magic. Awaken your inner magic and meet the trailblazer benefit, redefining spiritual empowerment for sensitive women worldwide. Oh, look at this other article. Go from whoa to wow, taming triggers with energy work. Ooh, what's that? 11 ways a mentor can transform your life for the magical? Anyway, and of course, as I mentioned before, shout out to Georgia B. Crawford, editor. Okay, well, if this strikes your fancy, I highly recommend if you've got a vision that you're really, living into, and you want to make it even more real and even more fun, create your own magazine cover and be a lovable dork like me. I was going to call myself a dork, but I'm being nicer to myself. Anyway, so I hope this was helpful. I love you all, and hopefully Coop will join us next time. And and if you haven't already, check out my book, From Sensitive to Badass, An Empath's Guide to a Magic-Filled Life. You can go to sensitive2badass.com if you want to purchase it or read a description. And that'll also take you to a free sample chapter if you want to listen to that. Anyway, I'm on a mission to help sensitive people, sensitive women specifically, reclaim their magic with energy work. And thank you for playing. And if I can be of any assistance, please send me a text or contact me at my website, energyhealingwithcolleen.com. And Art and Erica say, thank you, Colleen. Sending love and hugs. Same to you guys. Anyway, well, have a beautiful week, a magical week, and consider what your vision of your life is, and then create a magazine cover. Why not? Anyway, so Inabon says, thank you. You are very welcome. Okay, well, we're gonna go out with my beautiful theme song, care of Artica Productions. Hope to see you next week. Bye.
Magic, we're magic Mondays with Cole.